Hello, hello. It is Thursday and I am here with you. Let me see. Hi, Carol. Just checking on my little phone here. Hi, Jeanne. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I am looking forward to sharing. How am I doing, Sue? I am doing pretty good. Yeah, so I'm hanging in there. I'm doing good. I'm here with you guys. That's what's exciting. My hair, I'm looking at, it's always funny when you look at yourself in this, in the whole thing here. And you see, what's going on with the hairdo? I tried to make it cute, but yeah. Oh, well. All right, let's see. I see some of you have already shared. Thank you so much. Let me write down, Sue. Hi, June. Everything is good today. We are doing all right. We definitely, I'm having to go in and check on my mother-in-law a few times a day until we can get some diagnostics done. But anyway, that's how it is, That's how it is. So, all right, Jeanne, thank you. Well, if you're just joining, thank you for joining me. My name is Barb. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan. And if you're joining me on the replay on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll get notifications every time I upload. I think at this point, sometimes I think doing some recordings and uploading are easier than a specific live time, but I'm not missing my Thursday lives. We've got that planned. So I plan to be here with you guys. Couple things. Hi, Deborah. Thank you for sharing. I hate to look down, but I have to write. So, okay. So what I want to tell you is, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I know. The host code that you see right here, that is the host code you want to use in order to get the free card class that I showed on Monday, this past Monday, featuring the Peace to You Christmas set. It's just beautiful. Hi, Deborah. They're out of the split die. Yeah, I'm not showing the split die. I try my best not to show you guys things that you can't order because I want you to be able to get what you see. And yes, as a demonstrator, we can look at the list to see what is kind of not orderable. They won't put things on back order anymore. It's not orderable. When it's available, then it's back. So it'll tell us if things are low and things like that. So, but yeah, tonight I'm not going to use the split dies, but they are awesome. They are awesome for sure. So welcome if you are just joining. I see a few more of you coming on here. I am trying to put this, my phone in a spot where I can see it as we are going through here. And let's see here. Yes, I got you down, Brenda. Let me... I can't see the comments if I do that. Okay, well, we're just going to have to go this route. That's how it is. All right, you guys ready for some projects? There's a few of you on here, and so hopefully as people join, they'll be able to go back and watch the replay and see what I created for this Thursday evening. So let me go ahead and turn down the camera. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Hi, Joanne. And if you guys share, I do a drawing at the end of the live to give away some goodies, All right. Okay. So now let me go ahead. I have to use my hand here, and there we go. Yes, we're moving. Okay. So what I want to share really quick again, if you did not catch my Monday video with the virtual free class, Peace to You. These are the cards, and you'll get card kits using these with all the dies that are here, the parts and pieces, ribbons and such. I added some gold pearls on here after I did the class. I just thought it needed those. And then I did add some rhinestones on this one that is with the watercolor pencils and the watercolor brush. And we did some embossing. Now, if you don't have the whole embossing toolkit thing, you are able to, let me just put these down here like this. You would be able to use just your inks. The inks that you'll need are Starry Sky, Mary Merlot, and then this one, if you just do it, Stampin' in black, whatever black medium you like. And or you can do the heat embossing with the Versamark and the black ink. But I use watercolors. So yeah, just any way that you can, that you want to make them with color. So, all right, I'm just writing down a couple names. Thank you, ladies, for being with me and sharing. I love it. Okay, so yes, free card kits, $30. Purchase $30 with me, you'll get the card kits and a color tutorial. Purchase 50 product with me, and you will get the card kits, a free embellishment, and you get to choose a celebration item. And did you see, by the way, that there are new items? And I think I printed it, and it's upstairs on my printer. Darn. Anyway, they added some new items, some products that are in the catalog that you can get, which some of them are pretty cool. Okay, we're going to be using the, I have this here, Tanya just said, I need to get the decal dies. Yes. So, let me tell you, that is what I'm featuring tonight in all of the products. These are amazing. Honestly, they give you just a little step up from just your basic cutting, okay? Here are all the different sizes that you get with in the dies, and you can find those in the back of the annual catalog. And let's just go back there. I didn't pre-write it down, you guys. I'm doing good to have some prep time these days. And so, yeah, let's find them back here in the dies area, if I can. And I've passed them up. Yes, I am. Oh, you didn't read it, Tanya? I thought you read because I had them laying there. Where are they? Not the stitch rectangles, the decal dies. Where are you? I'm looking. I'm not finding them, but I know they're here because we just got them this year in the catalog. Here we go. Page 170, decal rectangles right there. Okay, there we are. Hi, Shar. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our projects. But yeah, all the projects are going to feature the decaled rectangle dies. Now, one of the beautiful products that we have in the holiday or January to December catalog is the Ringed with Nature. Now, I've seen so many things with this. I love when we have a stamp set. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer. When we have a stamp set that has all occasions in it, you know I love that. But this has a special feature, and it is one of the hybrid embossing folders. Okay, you may have already seen this, but I just want to share again. This is the folder, 3D folder, so it's going to emboss your little ring pieces. See how that's embossed? And if you put your paper, see how I've got this, I saved this purposely, because we have paper that has the rings on the back side. That's some of the free paper you can get at the $50 level. So you buy this bundle and you can get the paper for free, you guys. It's amazing. It's really, really lovely. But basically, this will cut out the rings and emboss at the same time. This will fit right inside here. So let me see how I can make it. Goes right there. And when you put that down, let me get this paper out of the way. But yeah, if you see how this, and it just kind of locks right in that little groove when you get it in there. So there you go. So there, it's kind of locked down in there. You put your paper in, then you fold this up, and it embosses and cuts at the same time. So this is a great, great bundle, and we're going to use this on a couple projects tonight. I love this paper. I'll be sad when it's gone, but the good news is that I have a class that I'm going to be posting once I get this weekend when I have some more time. I'm going to be posting several classes that's coming up. So, Ring with Nature. So we're going to get started. All right, so the first project, I am going to use some Night of Navy, and I am using some of the designer paper. Now this, what I've done is I have a piece of Night of Navy. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I have all the pieces here, and I'll share those in just a second. But this is a piece of the designer paper with these birds. I love them. I think I love the birds, actually. I have my little office, because I still work for 40 hours a week, plus my Stampin' Up! Job. And I'm working from home, and my desk is right at my window. And so I can look out my window at the bird feeder and the pond and things, and I can see the birds, and I love it. I love it. What I've done, this is 12 by 5 1/4. I have scored at 4 and 8, and let's see here, turn my thing around as I keep going. So this is scored at 4, 8, excuse me, I can't get this down here. Come on, there we go. 4 and 8, I knew I was at 8. And then 10, and then it's at 12. So it's scored at 4, 8, and 10. All right. So this back side is what's going to go onto here. And we're just going to go ahead and put that down right now with adhesive. And so I hate covering up these birds, but we're still going to have birds on the front. That's what I wanted. It's so pretty. Okay, so this is going to have just like 1/4 inch all the way around, because it is 4 by 5 1/4. And I think I'm a little over that way, but that's okay. All right, so there we go. And see that I just scored that down. See there, you just fold it over, and then you just fold this back, or score it like I mentioned. All right, so that's the front of our card, just like that. And then you open it up. Look how beautiful that is. Now that kind of reminds me of maybe some snowflakes or something you could do in there, but just the sky, and it's just pretty. All right, so there's that. That's our card base. So this is a little fun fold for you. And then I told you we were going to use the decal. So I have 3 pieces that I have cut with the decal rectangles. So I don't know, let me see if I can grab it here really quick. So this one is the 3rd from the smallest, and then I just went up from there. So then the 3rd from the smallest, Crumb Cake is the next, and Night of Navy is the next. Okay, so what are we doing? We're just going to layer these all together. So let's go ahead and do that. And then it's just going to give this great layered effect on the whole thing. Hey, welcome. If you just joined, let me know that you're here. I see a couple more people joining, and I'm so happy that you're here. I hope that you will enjoy, hi Diana, the projects I have for you. Okay, so that's just going to go here. All right, so that's what we have so far. Now, remember I said you can die cut these little guys? Well, here's the ring that I die cut a whole bunch of them. But yeah, so see the detail in that? And then you have these other pieces, and look at this. They fit perfectly right inside of that ring. See that? There's one for each size of the rings, which is awesome. So we're going to stamp on this. Since I'm using the polymer stamps, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Pierce mat. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Sounds yummy, Tanya. I'm going to grab the Pierce mat. We're going to stamp on this guy right here, and I want to make sure that I keep this straight. because that has to go right into there. And this is actually kind of going to go right onto this piece right here. So I want to make sure I have it in the right, you know, I want it straight. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, there's that. We're going to use Night of Navy. And this one is Thinking of You. And so again, polymer stamp, you just push it down until you see the color on your stamp. You don't have to squish with these new pads. They're very squishy, and you make a mess if you squish too hard. How many of you guys have done that? Like me. All right, so Thinking of You is just going to get stamped right there. All right, beautiful. I am going to clean this as I go. When I get off my habit here, then I get myself in trouble. So let's do that. That's done. All right, this is just going to get glued, adhered is the right word, with the Stampin' Seal is what I'm using. And this is going to, you know, again, you're going to find the right spot where it fits right into the grooves. And there we are. Okay, doesn't that look great? I love it. Okay, so there's that. And let's go ahead and put this together. So when you have a special fold like this, you always have to make sure that you're not getting glue on this side to stick it down onto your card. But look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so let's go ahead. We are going to go right to the edge here with the adhesive. If I can get it started, there we go. Right like that. And I'm just going to do two pieces right next to each other. And I think, let me see here, maybe, I'm going to go with one more just because, a little bit over there. There we go. Okay, so this is going to come over this way quite a bit because, like I said, we're going to add the tree ring right here. And you don't want it off the edge of your card because you want it to be able to go into the envelope. And so the same thing, you want to make sure that you don't get too much of your adhesive. I have my finger there because it all needs to go on this side. Okay, there we go. And so let's go ahead and put that right here so we can see some of the birds. Beautiful. Okay, so there we are. So there you have, it can open this way and then this way. If you would want to, you could glue this down, so this would just open up, and then you could open it like that. You could do it whichever way you like. Okay? So, the last but not least, I think we need some kind of gems on here. What do you think? I love my little container that I just have all my gems in there. And any suggestions? Any suggestions for the gems? Let's see. We have the regular old, what do you call them? Oh, this might be pretty with, no, that's kind of pool party instead of blue. That doesn't really go. Oh, I forgot a piece. Where is it? There, I have another piece that goes on here. Wonder, I have to look and see what I did with it, where it happened to it. It must have got stuck. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's grab some of these. That kind of, the green kind of looks, well, the blue looks kind of pretty with this. Should we go with the blue? There's that. Let me see. Anybody? I'm looking for any thoughts on what we should put on here. All right. I think we might go with those sparkly ones there. And let me see if I have my other little piece stuck in here somewhere. It's not. Okay. I don't know what happened to it. We're looking. We're going to find it. Maybe. I dropped it. Oh, I did. Because what it is I have a technique for you. That's why I did this. I die cut from the ringed set. I die cut this little piece. Okay. And let me grab scrap paper here. Thank you. The blue, yeah, I think we're going to go with these blue right here. But I've missed doing this fun technique. I thought, boy, that card was done really fast. But I have a technique I'm going to show you. So you can die cut, you know, just white, just plain old white. Then you can come in either with your blends or your markers. I'm going to use the blends, and I have the dark soft sea foam, and I have the light, or no, I have the dark crumb cake. So what I want to do is replicate what I see here. See the stick with the green? I'm going to replicate that with this little piece right here. So I'm going to go with the bullet tip and just come in and just lightly swipe on my stem so that it matches what we see in the paper. So yeah, this is awesome. So there's that, and then with the seafoam, I'm going to go ahead and just swipe that out. And there are veins that show up in this die cut when you do it. When you do the die cut through, it shows the veins. I'll bring it up close and show you. But oh my goodness, it looks just like my paper. Okay, let me bring this up and see if you can you see the veins in the, I don't know, I'm trying to see, I can't really see it on my end. Anyway, it gives you detail is what I'm getting at, but this matches perfect with this paper, you guys. All right, so what am I doing with this? my thought was it would go behind here, and maybe we could just kind of covers that little birdie. But maybe we could bring it like that. I don't know. I just did it. I thought this would be awesome. Oh, good, good, good. You can see. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to bring it behind here. That's what we're going to do. So let me grab my silicone mat, and this will, I need to put the adhesive on the front here to hold this in, because it's going to come in right behind here like that, and just give us the other little extra there. And that little bird is kind of peeking through the leaves. Let me bring that up. Right, see him peeking through? Oh my gosh, I love this. I didn't make it beforehand. I just put my parts and pieces together. So there you go. All right, let's put those gems on to finalize this. Look at these blues. Look at, we've got a couple of the blues that coordinate. The light color blue, the dark, I think, I don't know, the dark is a little bit too dark. We're going to go with this blue just to give some sparkle on the card. So, of course, I'm going to use my Fantabulous Take Your Pick tool. Let's go ahead and pull one of these small ones and bring some blue in right there. Let's grab one of the big ones over here, and where should we do that? This is always the hard part for me. And where should I put my gems? Let's go ahead and just put them, let's put one there. I'm going to take another big one because it's a busy pattern, but I want to get that sparkle going on. So let's just do one kind of right over here. Okay, so we've got just a little bit of sparkle when you see the project. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so there is another card using this stamp set. Thank you. And that you will want to get this bundle and you want to take the class. I don't have my projects completed yet because I have some that are a little stepped up, a little more like this. But like I said, this weekend is the weekend. I'm going to be able to get some stuff done, Lord willing. Nothing happens that takes me away. Thank you. Hi, Jean. Hi, Jan. Okay, so there you are. Beautiful. Oh, I love it, you guys. All right, it's card one down. It's so gorgeous. Okay, that one made me excited, if you can tell. All right. So next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do another card with that bundle. Okay. And let me grab my goodies. And, oh, we're going to use a stamp set. We're going to do some heat embossing. And we're going to use this stamp set. Good Feeling. How many of you guys have this one? I love these big words because they just, what do I want to say? They just take up space and they work out really good. Let me see here. I got to write Jean down really quick. Thank you for sharing. Yes, it is great paper. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we're going to do a little embossing here. Okay. Let me get over here. Now, I know that some of you guys are demonstrators on here. I know that. But I constantly get asked, what is the best way to mount your stickers onto your red rubber stamps? And so I thought I'd take a second and just show you how I do mine. Okay. So I usually use a bigger block. And for this one, I don't have everything mounted yet. So you get your sticker sheet. And so let's go ahead and do the thank you. And now I'm going to peel this back so that the sticker is coming off. I want the whole thing to come right off of there. Okay. And then I take my block and I just lay that down and stick it on my block. Then I get my red rubber. Okay, get that piece out there. And I put it on. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down like that. I'm going to go ahead and if you need your pick tool to start your little corner, you can do that. I've got some nails, so I'm just going to do that really quick. Usually it comes off really fast for me. There you go. So I'm going to peel my paper off now. Okay. And I'm hoping that you guys can see this well right here. And then turn this around, and you want to line this up so that you are right on top of the stamp. So I like to start at the bottom and match that up. Okay, so I've got it on there. And then as I come up, it's going to go right on to my stamp. Okay, I'm going to bring that up close. And then when I peel it off, see how close it is? I don't have all those edges hanging off the side. If I do, like there's a tiny bit there, I can take my snips and cut that off, but that's not much. But that's how I mount or attach my stickers to my red rubber. Okay, I just wanted to share that since I had one that wasn't completely mounted so I could show you guys. Okay, all right, so we're going to use Melon Mambo basic white, and then this is thick white because I have it going this way. Okay, it was a piece I cut the 4 1/4 by 11. Awesome. Good. Good. All right. Now it's World Card or not card making. It's World Watercolor Month. So we are going to do a little watercoloring, but first we have to do some embossing. So let's go ahead, and I've got my Versamark. Let me grab my stamp. We're going to use this one, Sending Sunshine and Good Feelings Your Way. We are going to emboss this with Versamark. And when I have large stamps, I always like to take my ink to my stamp. What an awesome way to put the stickers on. Looks it really works well, Jean. I love it. I mean, I pretty much do it that way all the time. As soon as I get my stuff, I just start going to it, you know. But I didn't on that set for some reason. I just had it on the shelf already. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't, Gianna. A lot of people don't put the stickers on. And I understand that too. This is our little kit. I'm going to use white embossing powder. And we're going to take this, if I can get it with my fingers. We're going to take the embossing buddy and just take some of the moisture. It is so humid here in Michigan. We've had rain. We had some storms yesterday. Yeah, it was a little yucky. Thank the Lord we didn't lose power, though. You might be able to do it that way. Yeah, Melissa, try it. At least try it and see what you think. See if it works for you. All right, so there is my, I've got my ink on here, and I think I'm going to kind of just go in the middle. Yeah, we're going to go right in the middle. Put down that Versamark, and then we're going to emboss this with white embossing powder. Now here's the thing. You can't hardly see where your Versamark is unless you turn it sideways and you have super good eyes. But the ink is there. Let me grab my heat tool. Well, no, I need to do this first, right, Barb? Hi, Flo. Okay, so let's take our reverse tweezers here. And I'm going to go ahead and hold this. Well, not yet, Barb. Getting ahead of myself, aren't I? First of all, let's do this, because what I'm doing is I'm just pouring this powder over what I stamped. And if you don't have the tools to do some heat embossing, oh my goodness, it's like magic. So it's a really cool technique. All right, and so I'm just, see all the powder on there? I'm just going to kind of roll this and slide it back into my jar and get as minimal onto my tray as I have to. There was that. And then I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I can see where my white is at when I turn it at an angle. I just want to make sure that I don't have extras there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to run the heat tool, and it is a little bit loud. So hang tight and we'll get this done. And I'm going to have to hold it at an angle in the light so I can make sure what's happening here. That it's all melting and it's doing its thing. So 1 second. Sorry for the loudness. And I don't know that it's going to show up, you guys, but I'll be able to see. I have one of the original heat tools from Stampin' Up, and it works just fine. The new ones, though, are awesome because they have a low and a high, and you can, there we go. It turns shiny when it's melting. So yeah. Anyway, the new heat guns are gray in the catalog, and you can do a low and a high. Mine is just one setting, and it's very hot. So, all right, we're almost done. Okay, I just want to make sure that all is good. And you don't want to overheat because it will burn your paper or your embossing. Especially if you're doing gold, it won't stay nice and shiny and pretty. So you want to be careful about that when you are embossing with like gold and silver. All right. So I'm going to bring this up here and see if you guys can. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can. But you'll see it when we do the technique, okay? So there we are. Now, let me grab what we need. We're going to be using, I didn't show you the sizes, but I used the largest. I used the largest and then the second largest in the decal rectangles. Oh, I know, it's great, Nancy, isn't it? It's nice. So we're going to use Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, and Daffodil Delight. Part of that is because we're going to use these glossy dot assortments. Those are the 3 colors I have left. I used all of the Coastal Cabana ones or whatever that was there and some projects. But before, well, no, let's go ahead because that'll give me time to dry. You guys, if you don't have the old aqua painters, I would highly recommend getting the new water painters that we have. There's 3 different sizes. We're going to use the big fat one here. I've used them recently in several things, but we're going to use the big fat one. And I'm going to grab my silicone mat. I'm going to go ahead and grab this paper, and we're going to go ahead and do some coloring. So I'm going to squish this in the middle, okay, and so that I have some ink in the middle. And I think I'm going to start at the, let me see, I want the yellow where it says sunshine. You want to squeeze, you want to make sure your water is flowing. So there's my water, got that going. And you want to just do a little drip in here. Now, you don't want to do oversaturate, because like I said, you can use watercolor paper, whatever you want, or you can use shimmer white. I just have basic white. That's what I'm using here, okay? So I'm not planning to like soak this, but all right, so what we're going to do is, man, I want the sunshine up there, okay. All right, so we're going to start with the yellow, and that's going to just, all I'm going to do, take this, I've got some color, and I'm just going to do this right here, okay? Just going to bring that yellow down. I'm going to get a little bit darker and bring some more down. And I'm just doing it lightly, okay? See that? So there is yellow. I'm going to get a little bit darker, I think. I'm going to just start up here and get a little bit darker with the ink. Okay, so there's that. Now, you probably should have a paper towel, which, darn it, I don't. So let me see here. All right, let's just do this and get this yellow. Let's use this guy right here. And since this is just water anyway, I'm going to squeeze this out. I'm going to kind of clean this off on my, there we go, look at that. Fabulous. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves the next color, which we're going to go with the Melon Mambo. And I don't have any squished in there, so let's close that back up and squish. And there we are. Get some more water out here in the Melon Mambo. Okay. And let's just kind of do this and blend that in a little bit to the yellow. All right, so there we are, almost done. And next is going to be our pretty purple. How many of you are purple fans? All right, clean this off like that. This is awesome, Barb. Glad you decided to try that, because that just cleans it right up. Now, they will stain a little bit, I guess, but it is clean when I go to rub it on my paper underneath here. All right. Watercoloring can make some beautiful stuff. I mean, and I don't know how many of you like watercoloring, but back in my other crafting days, there's a little bit of red there, but we're going to just go ahead, because see, look at that beautiful purple. Gorgeous grape. All right, so let's just start that, come up into the pink a little bit, and bring that down. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty, you guys. Now look how pretty that is doing some watercoloring. See that? Okay. That is it for the watercoloring. Okay, I'm going to get some of this out of my painter, and we're going to go on to the next. I really should have gotten a paper towel before I started here, but I'm going to put this away. So the other thing too is make sure that when you put that lid on that you squeeze those in there so you don't get all these crazy wild things going on the outside. You could take your heat tool and heat that up a little bit. I'm going to do this and see if, try to take off any water that might be on there still. Okay, that's pretty dry. Okay, feels pretty good. All right, can you see the words now? I mean, it's not super, super dark, but you can still see it. All right, there we are. Okay, so there's that part. So now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of stamping with some of this, 2 of the stamps. Well, not sure. I brought the heart. This heart is in that Ringed with Nature set. I thought about using it. I might use it on the inside. Okay. All right, but we are going to use this little tiny speckly kind of thing, and we are going to go ahead and decorate around the outside of our card here. Because this is doubled, I think I'm going to try it without the matte. I just want to get some color around the edges. Oh, Barb, you messed up there. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do some multicolor here. So we're going to kind of match our rainbow look with our sentiments. And that. Again, this is using the Rained with Nature. This is the little dots that are in there. All right, so that's the Gorgeous Grape. So we're going to pull all those colors from the front around the edges here, just to give a little more interest to the card. Plus, I love just basic stamping. I mean, this is just basic stamping, right? So Melon Mambo again. These are just the colors that we did the watercoloring with. And bring those colors in here. Sorry if my hands are in the way. I was just trying to hold it down. There we are. And then we'll get that yellow kind of in here too. All right, there's that color. And Daffodil is next. Thank you everyone that is joining here. I see quite a few of you, and I sure appreciate you stopping and taking some time to see what's happening with the Buzz In Live with Barb. I appreciate that you guys are here. And we're on the second card, and we're kind of featuring the decal rectangles along with the Ringed with Nature and the designer paper that is the free that you can get with a $50 order that coordinates awesome with the stamp bundle. Okay, so there's our little outside decorations, and I think maybe I'll do the heart on the inside because I really wanted the heart, you know. All right, we are going to do that. And if I think I might want to do something, I'm going to do this on the inside. So let's just do like, let's do a heart and then just keep going, okay? Sorry, I got a little concentrating there. Anyway, so we've just got some hearts coming up. Just as a, hi Elaine, taco pizza for your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Thanks for joining me on your birthday. I'm glad that you decided to stop by. All right, let's put all our parts and pieces together, okay? This is really not a hard card. It's just giving you a nice watercolor technique. I am going to make sure I get a little extra adhesive on there because of embossing and the watercoloring. But there we are. Let's get this mounted so that we have a good edging all the way around. There we are. Okay, so our pink is Melon Mambo, but it just came out more pink, but to go with the Melon Mambo. All right, so here's my idea. Oh, that's kind of fun. I just wanted to bring in the color there. You know what we could do too? I'm looking at this and thinking, okay, what else can I do here? Oh, we've got all of our little dots to put on here. So, yeah, we're going to do this flat. I forgot about all my pretty little gems. Thanks for sharing, Elaine. I'll write your name down here in just a second. Okay, so there's that. I'm looking at some of my ribbons. I have my ribbons are over here to the side. So I'm just kind of looking to see what kind of ribbon. We don't have any purple. We don't have any yellow. We've got, I don't know. You think the sweet sorbet might work? Nah, I don't think so. Nope, not sweet sorbet. Well, this kind of looks purple, but Well, well, when all else fails, you just try to find, how about some of the linen thread? No, that doesn't do it for me either. Like I said, you know, I didn't have these guys all decided yet, and so, I don't know. Because it's nice and we're going to go with some sparkly. How's that? We're going to put some, we're going to do a little bit of ribbon down here, and I think we're just going to make one bow and just put that at the very bottom. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, let's get that bow happening here. And when you're making these bows, you know, you have to fuss with them a little bit so you get the right, just what you want. So let's see here. All right, let's cut this off. And this is the organdy ribbon. It's the glitter, it's white, and it's called glittered organdy. Okay, so yeah, let's put this here, and then let's put our little dots all the way around. All right, it's 7:47. I was trying not to keep you too late, but the last card is not very difficult at all. So let's go right here with this just to add, because this just looks pretty, you know, just looks darn pretty. Okay, so there's that. We're going to have a little glitz, and then we're going to have the sparkles with our little glossy dots assortment here. Okay, there's that. And let's grab these guys. So we have all the colors that we used. The Melon Mambo and the Gorgeous Grape and the Daffodil. Looking to see my use white and watercolor it. Oh, that's an idea. That's a good idea. I already stuck this one on, Nancy. I didn't see your comment. Can't you color the ribbon? Yes, I could. I could color the ribbon, but I was trying not to pull in another medium of coloring, I guess, but that's okay. We're good. We're good. We're gonna do these dots, and I think we're gonna, let's see, the darker one. Let's go with some purple up here, yellow. We're gonna bring that down here. Some mambo. Let's come down here, and then we're gonna add more. We're gonna go ahead with all the sizes. So let's go ahead with the larger yellow, and let's bring that kind of, where can we bring it? How about right there? No, let's go right there on the yellow, and then we'll go with the medium on the mambo. How about that? And then let's get the medium of the, let's go there. I'm just kind of adding, you know, just moving it around. I think I want another mambo. Let's go with this one right here. Let's see. Where should that go? Actually, it might be too big. I think it's too big. So what should we do? Let's go with the medium. And maybe, this is the part I always get tripped up on, you know. How about if we do, let's do this, and let's go with another little yellow one, and just like that, so that we just have fun stuff going on. I don't know. I'm not sure I like all the dots, but I love this. I love this and the sparkle, but yeah, I'm not keen on all the dots. But you know how it is. Like I said, I have it in my head of what I want to do, and then I just make it happen. Sometimes I have time to get the whole thing put together beforehand, but otherwise not. I think what it is that my words don't stand out enough for the darkness of the dots. So, you know, sometimes you learn, you do your thing and you learn. So, all right, card number 2. But hopefully you learned some kind of technique with that one, right? That the whole watercoloring thing is really pretty. Isn't that pretty? the watercoloring. Okay, last but not least, I think you're going to like this one. We're going to use a stamp set. I think I might have done one card. I don't know if I've done any. I did one card. Yes, I did. I did one card with this stamp set we're going to use here in a second. What did I do with all those ink pads? I stuck them under here. Okay. Losing my mind. All right, last but not least, we are going to go ahead and we're going to be using the Bright's designer paper, the 6x6, and we're going to use the Flirty Flamingo color. All right. And this is the stamp set that we're going to use, Speedy Recovery. I like this little set. The distinctive way that they've done these stamps is really nice, really, really nice. Okay, so we're going to be using Smoky Slate and Sending Well Wishes. We're going to use the little spoon, and we're going to use the cup, and here's all of our parts and pieces. So, more color to the watercolor area should bring out the white words. That's right, Nancy, you're right. It probably would, making it a little bit darker so the white would show up. I don't know, it's not very often that I have a fail, but that I don't like what I did, but it is what it is. You guys got the watercolor technique out of that one, right? So we have 8.5, 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. I have Flirty Flamingo, and this size is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have the Flirty Flamingo gingham part of the designer paper. There's polka dots on the other side. This is 3 3/4 by 5. Then I've used the decal, rectangle decal, and that one is the like 2 1/8 by 3 1/2 size that's in the dies. And then I have a scrap here that I'm going to be stamping the spoon on too. Okay? So let's go ahead and we are going to stamp the spoon, and it's going to be with the basic or Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate is the color. And I'm just going to ink this up. And it's hard to tell. See, like doesn't look like there's enough ink in the inside, but that's the way it's made. That's the beauty of it. Okay, so this just is going to get stamped right on here, and that's going to be some coloring onto that. And then we need to ink up the cup. Oh, there's a sparkle on here I got to get off. Like from that ribbon. I don't know how it could get on there, but it did. So I must have put it on there we go. There. I must have had it when I sat this down, the sparkle got on it. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Okay. So let's take our decal and we're going to stamp onto towards the top a little bit. Okay. Oh, what did I do? I didn't push hard enough. See that? Pooh. Okay. Well, we're going to turn it over. And it still has the decal. All right, but I'm coming closer so I can make sure I do this correctly. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. And then let's go ahead. We're going to take our sentiment, and that's going to get stamped down here. I probably went up a little bit high, but there we go. Our sentiment's going to go there. We're going to do a little bit of coloring, and yes, we are going to use our Stampin' blends because it really doesn't bleed too much into my color of the Smoky Slate. So we're going to go ahead and use that, the blends. And so I'm using the Flirty Flamingo, and I have chosen to use the dark Granny Apple Green. And it's super easy coloring. If you're not a coloring person, it's still okay. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to take the dark. I want the dark Flirty Flamingo. Couldn't think there for a second. I'm going to color my hearts. Super easy. Color those little hearts with Flirty Flamingo. And then, yep, I'm just going to come down and color these guys. They're really not going to show, but I wanted to go ahead and put them on here. And then we're going to take the bullet tip end and color our leaves. And again, this is the dark Granny Apple. And all I'm doing is just little swipes on these leaves. Okay? Super easy. Not any big deal coloring. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to go ahead and use both colors to color our spoon. And so I have the dark, and I'm just going to random do some hearts with the dark. Let's see, let's go with this one with the dark, and how about right here, and one more right there. Okay, now let's take the dark, or excuse me, the light, and then just color the others. And it really does give you, you can see a difference, which is nice. It gives it a nice little look. I'm going to bring this close. See how you can see the two-tone with the two different colors, I guess. So then you're going to fussy cut that. I already have one done, so you don't have to watch me do that. And let me grab that here. Let's see. And so what we're going to do is this spoon is going to get attached right here. Now I have another one that I stamped earlier that I have it stamped down a little lower. I'm going to use that one. We're going to switch that out, okay? And then this is going to go right here. So I'm going to get a little dimensional. I was inspired by another demonstrator. She did it in different colors and a little bit in different dyes and such. But I honestly don't remember. I just go through and look for things. But I thought that was such a great, cute idea with this stamp set. So I'm going to bring this here, and you got to cover that up. There's not much you can do about it. But yeah, let's turn that like that. Oh, how cute is that? Right? I love it. And then let's go ahead and put this together. So we're going to use the gingham. I'm not sure if it's gingham or what you want to call it. It's the checks. So that is going to, just like I said, it's 1/4 of an inch smaller. There's that. Okay. And then this is going to go onto here. Just like this. And like I said, this one is a simple card. Just the fussy cutting would have been the hardest part about the whole thing, right? And then this is going to just kind of go over to the side a little bit. I don't want it right in the middle. I liked it better kind of to the side, kind of over here, like that. Okay, let me get this out of the way. There, you can see it better probably. All right, and last but not least, we're going to add some gems on here. And let's bring this back because I really didn't know which ones. Now these pink ones kind of go with this well. There's that. And then we also have the in colors, which it kind of goes, but these are the fresh freesia, but they are very light. They would coordinate with that. What do you guys think? Maybe anybody have any ideas on what gems to use? These are looking pretty sweet to me. Let's see here. Let's see what color this is. These are those fine sparkle adhesive that I really like. These are with the gnomes, I think. And oh, that looks good. The pink there, it kind of coordinates. It'll just give it the sparkle. So many choices, you guys. Right? And then we have these. Maybe that green might go. All right. Well, anyway, we have lots of choices, and my thought is I don't know which one to choose. Anybody have any ideas? Anybody have suggestions? I'm listening. I know there's a delay. So, oh my gosh, I don't know. I love these. That's kind of blue. The dark would look nice on the pattern paper. The these dark ones here, yeah, they would. I was thinking that maybe I could pick up the green somehow, and these are kind of green. So, I don't know. Guess what I'm going to do? We're just going to go with, how about these that kind of take on the whatever color you are using, the iridescent. I forgot about those. We're going to use the iridescent. Give it that sparkle, sparkle. That way it's just kind of sparkly, right? I hope I don't, well, I love this card. And let's get this, there's different sizes here. So let's get them a medium one. Ooh, there we go. And let's just add them all over, right? Let's come down here and let's get the small one. We can, how about if we add one there? There we go. And they kind of take on the color, but they give you that sparkle. So, kind of a simple card, but I really like it. I thought it was pretty. She had a lot more different things on her card, but I like to use inspiration of others to come up with my own kind of ideas. But there you are. And of course, I'll have pictures on the posted after the video's over. But that's how you do it, just like that. I might have to take a little, I don't know if I can get a dimensional small enough right there, you know. But there is our last card for the night. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what we created. The first card is amazing. And the second card is too many dots. I'm going to take some of these dots off. I can't handle it, you guys. All right, so I think this one needs to, maybe this one. I can't handle all these dots. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this? Techniques, thank you. I'm glad that you liked them. Let me find my little thing here. Oh, this card did not come out the way I wanted it to. So yeah, we're gonna take some of these off of here. So there's that one. I kind of like that. Maybe that one was just really, I didn't like it. But maybe I'll go ahead and get this a little bit darker. But there you go. So card number 3, card number 2, and card number 1. Thank you guys for being with me. The bird paper is beautiful. Yes, it is. But there are the cards for the evening. And we have 12 people that shared the video. And so what I'm going to do on those is we are going to go ahead and let's go ahead and go to our, what's it called? My number generator. And go to my bookmarks, random number generator. And we have 1 through 11. There we go. I'm going to move this over. So let's change this to 11. And then let's go ahead and see who our first winner is, okay? Hit start, and it's just going to go through. And who will be the first winner? Stop. Number 10. Char, you were the first winner, number 10, Char Litton. All right, and who will be the second winner? So you guys, I have some retired product that I will be sending out for the winners today. Okay, it'll be great stuff. That's what I'm going to tell you. All right, and stop. Number 9, Deborah. You are the winner, Deborah Philo. So you are the winner. You two ladies, congratulations on, and I'm just writing this down so I know what I am to send you. I hope everybody's been happy with their goodies they've gotten so far, that I haven't let anybody down with what you get. And let's go ahead. I'm going to turn the camera back up right here. And just say goodbye and say thank you so much again for joining me this evening. Make sure to join me again every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Unless I have some special class, I'll have that noticed on the Stamp with Barb. So make sure you got that bell selected and you're following me so you'll get notices when that happens. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time, okay? Be blessed and have a great rest of your evening. Bye-bye.